Have you ever read a story online that made you check your windows in the middle of the night? Or felt a chill run down your spine, as if someone was standing right behind you, even though you knew you were alone? That's the power of creepypastas, horror stories that spread across the internet, instilling fear in millions of people, making them afraid to turn off the lights when they go to sleep. Today, we're going to dive into that dark world, from creepy legends like Slender Man to terrifying technologies that are changing the way we deal with fear. Are you brave enough to read it all? Prepare yourself, because what you're about to hear might make you look at things in a whole new way. Where did creepypastas begin? Imagine you're living in the early 2000s, when the internet was a mysterious wilderness. On forums like 4chan or other dark websites, someone posted a short story, like about Slender Man. He was an unusually tall, thin man in a black suit, with no face, just a blank white space. He stood silently in the woods, stalking lost children, and no one knew what he wanted. The story was copied and pasted everywhere, spreading like a digital virus. The word copypasta, a text that is copied and pasted repeatedly, combined with creepy, created the name creepypasta. From simple lines on a screen, it turned into a nightmare that haunted an entire generation. But what makes these stories not only survive but thrive to this day? Let's delve into the psychology behind fear. Creepypastas are more than just horror stories. They are mirrors that reflect our deepest fears. Listen to this story. A young man named Alex buys a used copy of The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask, from a strange old man at a flea market. As he plays, everything starts out fine, but then the screen starts to flicker. A message appears: you shouldn't do this. His main character dies repeatedly for no reason. Then a ghostly, distorted face appears, staring straight at Alex through the screen. It's been drowned. The story is told through forum posts, accompanied by video evidence full of static and distorted images. What's scary isn't the ghost in the game, but the vague feeling. Is it real? It's that doubt that makes your imagination your biggest enemy. You start to think, if I played an old game, would the same thing happen? Slender Man does the same. He doesn't speak, doesn't make any obvious moves. He just stands there in the dark, watching you. And the way he's silent makes you feel uneasy, even in a closed room with the lights on. Tonight, when the lights are off, will you dare look out the window? Because creepypasta isn't just a story. It's a living fear that lives in your head, taking root and growing every time you think about it. But creepypasta isn't just a forum post. It's evolved far beyond its early days into a more diverse phenomenon. When YouTube came along, everything changed. Creators started turning their stories into videos. Deep narration, creepy sound effects like wind whistling through a door, or slow footsteps in the dark. Imagine watching a video of a rake, a skinny, naked creature with white eyes and sharp claws. It doesn't attack right away, but just stands there in the corner of the room, watching you sleep. Its raspy, breathing echoes through the speakers, and you can't help but shiver. Some people even live stream creepypasta readings, where viewers experience the fear together and chat. I remember watching one such live stream. The narrator read about the Russian sleep experiment, a fictional experiment where prisoners were locked up without sleep for 30 days. When the story got to the part where they started tearing themselves apart, the chat exploded with "I can't sleep." But there were mixed opinions. Some longtime fans said, videos take away the spirit of reading. When you imagine it, the fear is truly yours. What do you think? For me, when I heard the rake's footsteps in a video, I almost jumped out of my chair. And that's something the written word can't do. Technology doesn't stop at videos. Creepypastas are getting scarier with new advancements. Have you heard of the Backrooms? Imagine an endless maze of empty rooms, yellow walls, flickering fluorescent lights, and a never-ending buzzing sound. You're lost in it, with no way out, and it feels like something is watching you from afar. It's told in found footage, as if someone actually filmed the terrifying experience, making you wonder, is it real? Then there's deepfake, technology that edits videos to make them look real. Imagine watching a video of yourself running away from a creepy figure in your own home. How would that feel? And don't forget VR. You put on your VR goggles, walk into a dark forest, and Slender Man is standing right in front of you, taller than you thought, closer than you wanted. Everything feels so real. The rustling of leaves, your breathing quickening, that you forget it's just a game. AI is getting in on the act too. Algorithms can now generate new creepypastas based on thousands of old ones. But can a machine scare you the way a human can? I once read a story written by AI about a mirror in your house that reflects a distorted version of yourself closer and closer every night. It's creepy, but lacks the soul of real fear. What's scariest? When the line between real and fake disappears, and you no longer know what you're afraid of. Creepypastas aren't just about fear. They're about community, where thousands of people around the world connect over horror stories. On Reddit, in subreddits like /r/nosleep, you'll find people posting their own stories, from ghostly encounters in the woods to strange, unexplainable dreams. I read Jeff the Killer, a murderer with a pale face, crazy eyes, and a permanent smile carved into a knife. The story goes that he whispered, "Go to sleep," before he killed. After reading it, I went to a forum and saw the world discussing him, from how he was born in a bullying situation to whether he was real. I swear I heard whispers in the room after I read it. One person wrote, 2. Creepypasta servers host live readings where people shiver together in fear. I was at one of these sessions, and when the narrator read about the black-eyed children, the children with pitch-black eyes who knock on your door at night, the group fell silent, save for the sound of their hearts pounding through the microphone. Have you ever felt a connection to someone just because you were afraid of the same story? That's the power of the creepypasta community. So why has creepypasta endured from its early days on the forums until now? Because it reflects our fears, from the darkness in the woods, to monsters under the bed, to technology beyond our control. It's like an open book where everyone can add their own story. What does the future of creepypasta look like? Imagine VR taking you right into the backrooms, where you hear footsteps approaching and can't run away. Or AI that creates personalized stories that know exactly what scares you the most. Maybe an old doll in the corner of your room, or an unanswered knock on the door. Deepfakes can turn your loved ones into characters in your nightmares. But will technology dehumanize creepypastas? Once in an online discussion, I saw someone say, "Creepypastas are ours, not machines. True fear comes from the heart, not from code." What do you think? I want to hear from you. What's your favorite creepypasta? Is it Slender Man standing still in the fog? Or Jeff the Killer with his creepy smile? Tell us in the comments. Which one is the scariest? I'll read it in the next video. If you've ever encountered something creepypasta-like in real life, don't hesitate to share. I and everyone here want to know. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you dare to face your fears with me. And now, when you turn off this video, be careful. Don't look in the mirror for too long. Don't open the door if you hear a knock in the middle of the night. Because who knows, maybe creepypastas are more than just stories. Sleep tight if you dare.